Helen here with Eyes on the Game here, being joined by the one and only, the man of the hour, Mr. Israel Adesanya. Now, big fight for you coming up. A good reception yesterday during your open workout.
I was quite surprised because
Why?
I just thought it would be either silent or booze, but actually some people were showing love, so I was like, man, now I got to show up.
Especially the guy that you gave your gloves to, right?
Yeah, that was pretty cool because I didn't want to just see the pandering thing would have been like to find some small kid and be like, here you go, take a picture, smile and wave. But no, I wanted to give them to someone who actually is going to use them, who actually works. So I said, show me your Instagram. Let me see you working. Do you spar? And he showed me and I was like, okay, cool, you can have these. And I told him to take care of them.
Well, that's good that you made sure. I watched Embedded, and something I noticed in episode 2, you said going into your fight against Kelvin Gastelum, yeah, you weren't happy like your other fights and there was something personal going on. Is that all taken care of, and what was it? Definitely.
Look at me now.
You said it was like a rebirth. How so?
Going back to my birthland, my home country, that's some Simba, Mufasa, Wakanda type shit, man. You like just, you have to understand. You have to understand, like, you have to, like him, when Robert went back to New Zealand, it was different because he did it with the UFC. He notified the UFC. They brought all these cameras. The UFC were trying to get to me. They hit up my management team. They hit up my coaches. They hit up my parents. But I told them, I didn't even have to tell them. Everyone just said, nah, this is a personal trip for him. And I had fun. I was just, I wanted to stay away from all that. So for me, it was truly, genuinely about reconnecting with my people. And I can't explain it to people because they would never understand. So yeah.
You always talk about being really good at like sensing things and even predicting things. And for example, you predicted this, and you're already talking about the Jon Jones fight. You want to fight him Raiders Stadium in Las Vegas?
Yeah, definitely. I decided that in July because at the hotel, I was at the Palms, and in my room, I could see it being built. And yeah, it just dawned on me, like, that's where it's going to be.
What do you think of that stadium so far?
I haven't been inside, but from where I'm looking at, it looks huge. It looks dope.
So right now, do you consider Jon Jones #1 pound for pound?
Yes.
Lastly, for all your fans, Zuffa Boxing, Dana White's about to make that announcement. I know your boxing career 5-1. Would you consider doing that as well?
I want to end my career in the UFC. I think this is the pinnacle of combat sports. Don't get me wrong. I've done boxing. I've done kickboxing. I've done some jiu-jitsu tournaments, and I have placed second and third twice, motherfucker. But yeah, those are limited forms of fighting. Those are limited. There's a reason why I jumped into MMA, because I never want to be limited. I never want to be like, I never want to feel like another man can whoop my ass in any style. So this is the pinnacle of combat sports, in my opinion. So I'm going to finish my career in the UFC.